My brothers, today I want to talk about a scripture passage that's been corrupted by the Jews. Then the Catholic Church changed it a bit more, and evangelical churches tweaked it further. But remember, all scriptures were first blasphemed and corrupted by the Jews. That's why our Father says, the 12 tribes of Israel will face judgment for changing his word. They'll pay for this as this evil, this scriptural adultery passes through generations. Our Father gave Moses the 10 Commandments, but Moses disobeyed, creating 700 more. Our Father commanded not to kill, but Moses ordered killing. The words are written right here. Who will you follow? Our father or Moses, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Solomon, David, Elijah, Elisha. Who will you choose? Our Father said not to kill. The Messiah said not to kill, to love your neighbor. Love our Father, love your neighbor, and believe in the Messiah, our King. But Moses disobeyed completely, and Moses' wrongdoing is still in Scripture today. Today I'll talk about adultery in the Scriptures. Serious stuff. So today, brothers, I'll change what they did. I'll restore truth, making it easy for you to grasp. Brother, you'll change Scripture? No, I'll fix what hell's children did. They altered Scripture to deceive you and enslave people to support lazy bums. Jewish, evangelical, Catholic systems, all their religions, they use Scripture. Look, you must support us. We're holy. God's people support us. I'll end these hellspawns party. I'll show you Scripture's adultery, but you'll get it quick. No one's dared to change what they did. Today, I'm going to do it. I'll remove the lie and reveal the truth. They altered it to favor religious systems, Jewish, Catholic, then evangelical, Masonic. They did this to deceive us. But I'll restore the Scriptures today, shall we? Together, we'll restore the truth. Open Ephesians 4, verse 11. Look at the adultery here. With God's Spirit, you discern truth in Scripture. Reading Moses, you see he's a false prophet. Churches need Moses for profit, for money. For the religious system, Moses is great, but we who know the truth understand our Father is love, to love him, others, and believe in his Son. The religious system just wants money. It's full of lazy people who want to be supported. They use Moses, Elijah, and Elisha to justify this. If you doubt me, read about Moses, Elijah, and Elisha and see for yourself. If they respect the 10 Commandments, they're of God. If not, they're of the devil. Wake up. Our Father said not to kill, yet they did. The Jews committed adultery, then Rome a bit, and now Masonic evangelical churches do too. Shall we continue? Ephesians chapter 4, verse 11. Look at our Father's words. See the adultery here, the lie. Our Father spoke, but they changed the Scriptures. Now you'll understand. Ephesians 4:11 says, he gave some as apostles, prophets, evangelists, pastors, and teachers. But listen, in the ancient Scriptures, it's not like that. It's different. You need to be discerning when reading Scripture. If you're biased, you'll read it that way and stay biased. Our Father didn't say that. They changed it to favor the system, to favor pastors, evangelists, and teachers. There's their apostles. Look, it's written here. See the small letters? This one here is about adultery. Now I'll restore it. Am I crazy? I'm not crazy, my brothers. I'm telling the truth. It's in the ancient scriptures. Look how it is in the ancient texts. Oh, this one here is about adultery. Now the true one will enter. Our father, brothers, follow his timeline. First, our father sent prophets. Right? Then our father sent one pastor. These are false pastors deceiving you. The original says prophets, then his son. Then the Messiah chose the apostles. So, our father, first the prophets, then our father sent a shepherd, our Messiah and King. He chose 12 apostles, removing the rotten fruit, the corrupt Jew, leaving 11 Galileans. Then our Messiah chose Paul of Tarsus from Turkey, who had been deceived by Judaism. Poor Paul, our brother, was deceived, but he held a position. The law teachers, priests, Pharisees, and scribes of that time deceived him. Our poor brother Paul was a victim. But our Father knew his heart and rescued him from those snakes, making him one of the greatest apostles. So, my brothers, that's how the truth is. Oh, I'll read it to you. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 11. I'll read you the blasphemous version here. Then I'll read the original, the true one. This is blasphemy. And he himself appointed some as apostles. How absurd. Others as prophets, some as evangelists, others as pastors and teachers. All blasphemy. All to lead people astray. If you're corrupted, you won't get what I'm saying. But if you have our Father's Spirit, you will. Who did our Father send first? The prophets. Exactly. Then who did our Father send? A pastor. One, the Messiah, the true shepherd who died for the sheep. One pastor. Before dying, the Messiah chose 12 apostles, 11 Galileans, one Jew. He removed the Jew and added Paul from Tarsus. So it was 11 Galilean apostles and one from Tarsus in Turkey. Got it, my brothers? So that's the original way. Our Father appointed, our Father himself appointed some as prophets. In order, brothers, it must be in order. Think, use your reason, be smart. This here is blasphemy. They did this to lead people to various pastors, teachers, evangelists, and prophets. That's what we see today. That's what we see today. Judaism is even worse. My brothers watch the videos of the Jews. Oh, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I can't stand it, my brothers. When I go here sometimes, I see the system the Jews have set up. Brothers, research what Gentile meant 1200 or 1500 years ago. You'll learn what Gentile really means. When brothers make videos calling us Gentiles, look up its old meaning. You'll never call us Gentiles again. Never again. So think, be smart. Before calling the Messiah high priest, think. Saying Messiah is high priest puts the devil above him as the king is above the high priest. The Messiah clearly says, my kingdom is not of this world. His kingdom is with our Father. The devil's kingdom is here. Later, the Messiah's kingdom will fight the devils and our Father will reclaim the earth. Be smart. Think. Shall we go over it again? This is blasphemy. Ephesians 4:11. He gave some as apostles, prophets, evangelists, pastors, teachers. Lies. It's over. The true original says, our Father appointed some as prophets. John the Baptist was the last. Then comes the pastor. Just one. Not these lowlifes, thieves, and criminals. They should be in jail. But politicians need votes from these church-going bums, so they don't arrest them. They want their votes from their church members. That's why they don't arrest. They're compromised. These crooks sell their flock to politicians for votes. You know how it goes, right? Let's not even talk about it. I can't stand discussing this. It makes me sick to my stomach. It makes me nauseous. So, brothers, the original goes, our Father appointed some as prophets. John the Baptist was the last prophet. After the last prophet comes the shepherd, the Messiah, first and only. The only pastor. Then the pastor chooses 12 apostles, 11 Galileans, and 1 Jew. The Jew betrays to show we shouldn't trust Jewish people. Betrayed. Our Messiah removes that bad apple and puts Paul of Tarsus from Turkey. And then the prophecy is fulfilled. Oh, our Father sent prophets. John the Baptist, the last prophet, died. The shepherd came. Amidst it all, pay attention. Apostles, prophets. In the middle is the one shepherd, our King, our Messiah. And so the prophecy is fulfilled. He gave his life for the sheep. Before dying, he taught and prepared the apostles who made disciples. That's it. It's simple. First, brothers, use order and wisdom to restore our Father's word. It's simple. Restoring our Father's word is simple. I'm just giving one example of thousands. We who know truth and love can restore what devil's children did. They replaced truth with lies to deceive people into their religion. So it's simple. Shall we go over it again? Oh, I have to explain this several times for you to understand. So our Father appointed some as prophets. John the Baptist was the last prophet, and he died. Then came the pastor. Then our shepherd, our king, our Messiah, chose 12 apostles, removed the bad one, and put 12 apostles, 11 Galileans, and 1 Jew. He removed the bad Jewish one and put Paul of Tarsus from Turkey. Then, when our Messiah died, rose, and returned to the apostles, he said, go and make disciples. Teach what I taught you and tell them to do the same. And so it's passed on. Understand, prophets. The true shepherd, our king, our Messiah. Then our Messiah made apostles, and the apostles made disciples. That's the original. So when you read Ephesians 4:11, 14, remember, use reason, brothers, and consider the timeline. First, our Father gave prophets. John the Baptist was the last. Between the prophets and apostles is the Messiah, our king. Our king came. He's the true shepherd who gave his life for the sheep. Then our Messiah chose 12 apostles, removed the bad one, and put our brother Paul of Tarsus from Turkey. Then Paul and others made many disciples, and we're here today teaching each other freely without taking money, out of love. Isn't this the commandment? Bad for the Father, bad for the people. Bread of life, freely given. You received it for free, right? Aren't you getting it for free? Give it away freely. Make CDs, spend $1 or $2, put them in mailboxes, share my videos, deliver to folks, and you'll be called great in heaven. Until the next video.